now, right? You know where we are doing this app. We are doing in online, right? Because we are having the tool in online, that is MIT App Inventor tool, right? For that we need one Gmail login. That all you know, right? That all you know. Right now I am logging into that MIT App Inventor. Right, I'm sharing the screen. Do everyone sees my screen? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, can you see my screen? What I'm doing here? Yes, it's just logging in, and I'm using my Gmail account to log into this. Right? Is my voice is clear to you, or it's disturbing?
Yes, ma'am. It's clear.
It's clear. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, just I'm signing in. Have you tried? So before opening this, we'll discuss about the yesterday's session, right? Unfortunately, yesterday we had a lot of inconvenient, right, because of the hardware issues. I couldn't start that at the exact time. But now we will see the things which we did missed yesterday in clear manner, right? So yesterday we created 3 apps, right? Even though the session started very late, I tried to complete the 3 apps which I planned, right? And the first app we did is Talk to Me app, right? The Talk to Me app, I'm going to take this, right? So after logging into this, we can see our projects which we have created already. That is actually available in this my project icon, right? Menu. While dragging this, while clicking this, we will get my projects, and these are the projects which is already done by me, which are already done by me. Now I'm taking that app, Talk to Me app, right? I'm taking this. Talk to Me. Right, in Talk to Me app, can you tell what are the components we used? Can you tell what are the components we used? You can respond by unmuting your audio, right? What are the components we used? We used, yes, or by
We used a
chat we can use. Yes,
button,
one button, yes.
and text to speech.
Text.
Text to speech.
Yes, the components, one button and text to speech, right? The button and we at last we added one text box also, right? To make
Yes,
that
yes.
text which we entered that is to be translated to speech, right? For that we used this text box, right?
Yes.
Have you tried? Have you tried in your home after
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
you got the answer, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now I'm going to add one more feature in this app, right? For that, I'm going to use accelerometer. That is, accelerometer means we know we are having lot of sensor in our mobile device, right? So in the sensors drawer, I'm going to get accelerometer sensor. Here we are having accelerometer sensor, right? I'm dragging and dropping here. So the use of accelerometer sensor is whenever we are having some vibrations or moving or shaking like our device, it is going to detect that, right? So I'm going to make the app which is going to tell you or warn you like don't shake, right? Advice I'm going to do. For that, I had added that component, and now I'm moving to this. So we are having 2 accelerometer sensors. So I'm going to delete this. First thing is only one accelerometer sensor. I'm deleting this component. Okay, I'm going to the block window, right? So we have added that the accelerometer sensor that's shaking, right? We have while clicking the accelerometer sensor component, it is listing lot of blocks, right? In that blocks, we are using the shaking method, right? Accelerometer sensor one dot shaking, right? We are using that shaking method here. We are having, right? So we have already done that. See, I'm calling the function text to speech here, and I'm making that message just stop shaking, right? So we have completed that in the yesterday session itself. Okay. Okay, now I think there is no doubt in this first app, that is Talk to Me app, right? So okay, we will move on to the next app. The next app we did yesterday is gaming app, right? Gaming app. So I'm going to that gaming app, to my projects. Yes, I named it as Game 1, right? I named it Game 1. Okay, now tell me what are the components we used in this uh, gaming app? Yes.
Canvas and a ball.
Canvas on the board, right? So whenever we are going to do some
Yes.
animations or whenever we are going to use some pictures or we are going to draw something, we need canvas, right? So the canvas is a component which is to be used
Yes.
at that time. And we use the ball and we change the ball that is the circle size by using the radius component, radius property which is present in this right hand side, right? And then if you click ball, it is having the properties which are all possible in that particular component, right? Here we change the radius into 25. That's why the ball size is somewhat like this, right? Okay. In this app, we used what are the event handlers we used here? What are the event handlers? Event handlers means in the last app we used the event handler like button click. Click is the event handler, clicking event, right? While clicking the button, it should tell you what we entered in that text box, right? Like that, the event handler shaking, that is accelerometer
Ball.
shaking, right? So, okay, now tell me,
For
yes,
ball, we used
yes,
flung and edge reached.
yes. We use the flung method and edge reached method, right? So, flung method is
Yes.
in flung method we used two more inbuilt properties, that is heading and okay, we will see this in the
Speed.
designer. Yes, very good. Heading and speed, right? Yes, we use the heading and speed, that is to make the ball to move whatever speed we are moving, right? For that we use this heading and
Yes.
speed, and heading means where to reach where we like our finger distance, right? That is that's why we use these two components, these two properties, right? Speed and heading. And in edge reached, this edge reached method is used for making the ball to bounce when it
Ball
moves.
bounce back.
Yes, ball to bounce when it moves to the edge, any edge in your screen. That is in your app, the mobile screen. If the ball moves to that particular edge, it will have to bounce. For that purpose only, we use this bounce method, right? Okay, now I think it is very clear to all of you by
Yes.
getting my your responses. I'm very happy to hear your response. Thank you. Okay, next, this is what some simple animation we did. You know, we are having lot of blocks, simple blocks. This is the beauty of this app invented tool, right? We are having lot of blocks. By using that, each blocks we can create our own app, animation app, based on our creativity. If we have lot of creativity, we can do lot of different apps, right? Okay, the next, the
Yes.
third app which we did yesterday is, I think, digital draw, right? Like paint, like the Paint app, which we use frequently. Students are very much interested in that, right? We named it as, I think, Digital Draw. Yes, we named it as Digital Draw. Right here, I got some. Actually, you asked some doubt yesterday, right? How to change the width of the drawing line, and how to change the
Yes,
color.
color and
And
width.
yes, we will see about it now, right?
Yes.
I'm moving to the blog window. Okay, in this we use the draw line method. Okay, actually in Canvas we use a drag event, because whenever we are dragging the mouse in the canvas, we need to draw something, right? That's why we use this drag event, and we call the method called draw line to make a line wherever we are dragging, right? That's why we use these two things, right? And to get the whenever we are drawing a line, we need two coordinates, that is x1 y1 and x2 y2, that you studied, right? So for that purpose, we are getting the previous point, the previous x coordinate and previous y coordinate by making the mouse over here. We can get those properties, right? Like this, we did the app yesterday. Now I'm going to change the line width. For that, go to the canvas window. Sorry, go to that designer view. You can change it here also. Let's go to the designer view. See here, line width is 2.0, right? Here we can change the line width as some 4. And paint color is default, paint color is black, and I'm changing now.
Black.
And you can change it to red or pink. Okay. Yeah, after changing this is what default change. If you want to do during the runtime, that is by getting the input from the user, if you want to do the same, for that we have to design some more. We can to design some more thing. That is, we can add text here, or we can add button here, and in that button, while clicking that button, the color has to be changed, or while clicking that button, the draw line width has to be changed. If it is so, we can do that. Right? Likewise, in coding also we can do, or in by default we can give like this. Okay, is it clear to you? I think yesterday Sapna, I think the name.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you asked me.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
yeah.
clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Shall we proceed with today's session?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we will move to the next. Actually, today I want to tell you about how to move the screen from one window to another window. Right? That is how to move, how to make a navigation from one screen to another screen. That's what I'm going to do now. Right? Okay. For that, I'm creating one. Project. So I'm taking that my project, and I'm starting a new project. Right? I'm giving the name here. Okay. I'm giving the name. Move to. I'm giving the name. Okay, we got the space. Okay, we got the new project, right? We will see just a simple app to move one from one page to another page, right? For that, we need one more screen, right? If you want to move to another screen, we need another screen. So for that, see this icon, see this menu screen 1, right? Here, if you this is what the thing which is going to display how many screens are present in your project, right? And now I'm going to add new screen. So I'm clicking this add screen. and I'm getting some default name screen 2, right? So now I'm using the same default name without changing its name. Okay, I'm giving okay, okay, yes. So screen 2 will appear here. If you add a screen 2, yes, 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 we got the second screen, right? Okay, if you are if you want to code here, or if you want to design the user interface for second screen, we need to do here, right? Now I'm moving to the first screen, right? I'm moving to the first screen. Okay, screen 1. Okay, now in this home, this is what our first screen. From this screen, I'm going to move to the second screen, right? For that, I'm going to use one button control, right? Button component. I'm just clicking and dragging and dropping here, right? I'm changing this. Okay, I'm going to have three. Shall we have three screens? I'm adding another one screen. Yes, screen 3. Yes, creating. Yes, screen 3 is not done. Okay, I'm moving to the admin first. So I'm going to have two buttons. One is to go to the second screen, and one is to go to the second, that is third screen, right? So here I'm going to change the text which is present in that button uh, 1, and I'm changing the text as screen. I'm changing the text as alphabet, right? Alphabet. I'm changing the text as alphabet because I'm going to create an app which is which is used for our kids in our home, right? So I'm giving the name as alphabet, and second button I'm changing the as like music, right? You want music. Okay, now while clicking this alphabet button, it moves to the second screen. And in the second screen, we are going to play some images. And whenever our kids touch that image, it is going to tell what is that particular thing which is present in that image. As we know already, we know that a component called the text to speech component, right? By using that, we can make a voice command, right? So that you know, right? Okay. Okay, I'm going to second screen. So first screen, I'm going to the block window. And now erase right click. So when button click, there is button 1 dot click, which means alphabet button, right? So alphabet button click, we have to move to the second screen. So to move, for moving that, we have to choose control, right? Control component, and if you click the control component, you will get this lot of blocks which is already present. Now we are going to use open another screen, right? Open another screen name. This is what the thing which you have to use to move from one screen to another screen, right? Here we need to give open another screen. It is just asking us the screen name, right? So we have to give the screen name. Which screen we have to move? Screen 2. So for that, I'm going to type a text. So to type anything as a text here, we need to use this text control. And here I'm going to select the empty text, right? Yes, empty text, and I'm going to place it here. Right. Here I'm using what's the name of the screen 2? The first letter is actually capital letter, so I'm using caps SCREN 2. Right. This is how we can move. We can code to move from one screen to another. Now, and again, I'm going to the designer view, and here we are having the second button. There is music button. For that also, we have to move to the third screen, right? So I'm going to code here, right? Button 2, click. and I'm taking one thing. I will tell you how to actually this MMT app inventor is very easy. We can make apps in within minutes. That is what to say. Within 5 minutes or 10 minutes, we can make a simple app. Um, but at the same time, even we can reduce it in seconds. Like if you want to do the same thing again and again, we can use a thing like, wait, you can use duplicates, right? So I'm not using this. I'm placing here. I'm going to do the same thing again. So I'm going to duplicate this. So if you click here and if you right click, you will get duplicate, right? You can get the same code again, right? Likewise, we can reduce the time of creating the code by using this type of shortcuts. Now I'm going to change only the button to, and I'm going to change only. If you pressing the button to, it must move to third screen. Okay. Likewise, we can duplicate, and if you are going to repeat anything, we in this manner we can have a lot of code within few seconds. Right? Okay, screen 3. Now I have done with the first screen. Now I'm going to the designer screen. So now I'm going to the second screen. Screen 2. Okay. Okay, screen 2. I told you in the second screen, we are going to have alphabets, right? Um, Alphabets, for that, I'm going to have some pictures. So to add the pictures, we need the control component called image. So I'm just clicking this image and dragging and dropping here. And I'm going to have two images. I'm just clicking and dragging and dropping. And if you want to add the image here, for that, just click that particular component and see this properties which is present in the right hand side. We are having the picture attribute, right? Okay, in this picture attribute, you see if you click that, what I did is just I'm clicking here and it is showing this, and here you are having the option called upload file. I'm just clicking the upload file and I'm going to choose the file from my lab, from just present in my lab. Choose this one. I'm having one picture called apple, right? So I'm going to select this and open, and I'm giving OK. Okay, the picture size is actually somewhat big, so it occupies the entire screen. Now I'm going to change this width and height of this. I'm going to change the width and height of this, right? So for this, here I'm taking see, we are having pixels and percent, right? If you have, you can give it in terms of pixels or you can give in terms of percentage. I'm going to give 20% of the screen can occupy by this image. So I'm giving just 20 here and pressing OK. And the image size will be shrink. Now it is equally. Okay, we will, and width also 20%. Okay. Okay, now it comes. Okay, now I'm going to change the same image of the second image. I'm going to place the new file in the second image. For that, I'm clicking that component and I'm taking the file from the upload button and I'm choosing here. Choosing here 6 seconds. 2. taking the second component as well. This is fine. Okay. I'm done with the choosing. Okay, now it is also going to be very big and it occupies more space in our screen. I'm going to change the height the same 20% of that particular image and 20% width. Okay. Okay, now the images are like this. You can keep on changing to fix whatever shape you want. Okay. Now I'm going to add one button here. So I'm clicking that button and dragging and dropping here. Right. So this button is going to be used to move to the home screen. Right. For that I'm going to give the text as for that button. The text is going to be home. So to move back to the home screen, we are using this. Right. Okay. Now, while clicking this particular image, it needs to tell to the kid who is using this app, Apple. By seeing this, he or she must know this is Apple and this is what like that. I'm going to code now. So for that, I'm moving to. So before this, it is going to tell, right? Which means we are going to translate that something into speech, right? For that, which component we have to use? Yes, which component we have to use to make that the app to speak? Which component we have to use?
Text to speech.
Text to speech. Yes, yes. For that, we are going to drag the media. Excuse me. We have to drag the media drawer, and here we are having text to speech component. I am just dragging and dropping here. Right. Okay, it is actually invisible component. It is not visible to in the screen. It is in the non-visible component list. Right. Now coding is very easy, right? I'm going to move to the blocks window, and while clicking that image, it has to tell Apple, right? For that, I'm just clicking here, and I'm taking that when image play, right? Yes, click here, and I'm going to call text to speech. In text to speech block, we are going to call speak method, right? So I'm clicking here, I'm just dragging and now the which image we have clicked we clicked the Apple image, right? We made code for that Apple image. So I'm going to give the text as simply the text as Apple. Okay, Apple. Yes. Like that for the second image, I'm going to do the same. If you want, already I told you, if you want to repeat the same again, we can just click on this and we can duplicate it. Yes, I had duplicated. And what I have to change, the image name, that is image 2. And this is actually the same component, okay? And here I'm going to use ball. Okay, this is how we have to code. Now, while if you click that particular image, it will tell you Apple, and it will if you click the second ball image, it will tell you ball. So this is how we have to code. And we need to do another one thing in this screen. That is in the second screen. That is move to the first screen. For that, we need to code, right? So for that, I am clicking the button, and when button click event, because I am using that click event handler, and I am taking this. So while doing this, where we have to get that move to the first screen method in control, right? In control, it will have open another screen block. So I'm going to use this block, open another screen block, and here I have to give the screen name as, what is the screen name?
Screen 1.
Here I have to give the screen name as using that one text, right? Here the screen name is going to be first screen, that is screen 1.
One.
So this is how we have to go. Now the code for the second screen is over, right? I'm going to the first screen. Right, I have completed. Likewise, if you want to add anything in the third, yes, we move to the third screen. For third screen is to play the music, right? So play the music app. For that, we can place any image. Okay, I'm going to the designer view. Okay. If you click the button, it will play some music means I'm going to place it here. And this is, I'm going to change the name of this text as play. We can set some image background for this button also, right? For that, just click on this and you see here, you're having lot of properties which is available for the particular button. We can change the background color, right? We can change the font size, which is actually present as a text in that button, and we can change the shape also, right? We can change the shape, round, a rectangle, oval shape, like that we can change, right? So that everything is possible. And here you are having that image icon, right? If you click that image, already we are having some two images. I'm just using that, right? And if you give the ball image, and okay, but the button size will be very high, right? Because the size of the image is very big. For that, I'm going to use some 10% width and some 10% height. Okay, now the play button is having some image. You can play some attractive image here, and while seeing, the kids may like to press what it is, right? Now when clicking this, we need to add some music file, right? For that music file, to add that music file, we are having media drawer, right? So select that media drawer, and you are having the component called sound, right? Just click and drag and drop here. The sound is actually invisible component. It is not going to be visible in the screen. It is in the non-visible component list. And now I'm going to move on to that coding screen, that is block screen, block window. Right here, we can add, before this, yes, I missed one thing, go to the designer view and see this sound, right? The sound component. In the sound component, there is a property called source. Here, you can upload any music file and click OK. Okay, now I'm not going to do this because we are doing the first step only. We are having only 20 minutes or 25 minutes more to end this session. So